Hey, you remember that group After School? Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, they were really gonna be something. I know, right? I think we have this new group called Pristin. Why don't we fuck them over too? You know, I got into this business to make music and money, but fuck it, let's not make either. Let's just form groups and then just make them sit around, especially girl groups, right? Fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. They treated me like shit in high school. This is our payback. We were nerds and we were lame little bitches in high school. Now we're going to get all these really pretty, cute girls together, put them in groups, build their dreams up, and then just crush them. Oh, don't look at our little dicks. Do you feel the vibes? What's up, everybody? Big Will, K-pop for life. I'm a little out of it because it's about 6 a.m. I woke up to go pee and was confronted with messages blowing up my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Patreon accounts, telling me that Pristin had just suddenly disbanded last night. So we have yet another girl group.
Another girl group.
That was actually really good, full of potential, and had already won multiple Rookie of the Year awards at both Mama and the Seoul Music Awards in 2017. And really hasn't even been active in, I would say, as a group in 2 years. Last year they did Pristin V, which was like a subgroup. But yet again, another girl group has been left in the dust, while a whole bunch of guy groups that suck ass seem to just get by just fine. But whatever. But in reality, I kind of saw this coming, as a lot of people did, I believe. And based on some of the statements that I saw from the official release from PLEDIUS Entertainment in the news reports on this morning, I would say that one, everybody who's immediately just blaming the record label is probably dead wrong on this one. I don't think that this is an entirely one-sided event that has occurred. I have kind of sensed since the very beginning that there was a little bit of something not quite right with terms of vibe and chemistry from the team members of Pristin. So I don't know. I think that this is a pretty big blow in general to K-pop, because Pristin had so much potential and it's pretty much just been squandered. But I think PLEDIUS did mismanage them. But I mean, you can say the same thing about the boy groups too. Like, they mismanaged Newest and really didn't give a shit about Newest until they had a few members that got popular from their last Produce 101's outing. So I don't know, but you had 7 members from a single group that had national recognition from being in Produce 101. 7 fucking members. 7! Listen, give me their contracts, okay? Let's look at the story and exactly what happened here. So, according to the report, PLEDIUS Entertainment held discussions and ultimately decided on disbandment. When they say held discussions, they're talking about in context between the management of the record label and the group. PLEDIUS Entertainment confirmed the news and revealed that members Nayoung, Roa, Yua, Unwoo, Rina, Jiyeon, and Kayla have terminated their contracts with the agency. Kyung, also known as Pinky, Yehana, and Seungyeon will be staying with PLEDIUS Entertainment. Pristin was PLEDIUS Entertainment's first girl group following After School. 7 members were known prior to debut through Mnet's Produce 101, with Pinky and Nayoung becoming the final members of IOI. The 10-member group debuted in March 2017, 2 mini albums. Pristin also won Rookie of the Year, like I said, at Mama and Seoul. 5 members of Pristin previously promoted last year's Pristin V. It's almost been 2 years, as I stated. Here's their official statement. So here's the official statement from PLEDIUS. Hello, this is PLEDIUS Entertainment. First, we sincerely thank fans who care for and love Pristin. Bullshit. We are delivering this official statement regarding the disbandment of Pristin and the termination of contracts for members. The company and the members had in-depth discussions for a long time and deliberated before coming to mutual agreement. It has been decided that with the exclusion of members Kyokyung, Johanna and Seongyun, 7 members, the remaining that I read, will have their exclusive contracts terminated as of May 24th, so today. We would like to first apologize to fans who've been supportive for delivering this unfortunate news, because this is a decision that was made, that must be made carefully. A lot of time was given in thinking about this matter. Apparently, the whole damn year since PLEDIUS V dropped, or Pristin V. At the end of discussions, we decided to respect the wishes of the Pristin members and came to the conclusion of disbandment and contract termination. Members Pinky, Johanna, and Seongyun expressed their intent to stay with the company. We will actively support them so they can have stable individual activities. We will wholeheartedly support them so that they can be more active and have more diverse activities. So they keep repeating themselves a lot. It really feels like they're attempting to sort of draw this out and flesh this out more than it needs to be, because there's no detail of any kind. So it's like it says, so they can have stable individual activities. We wholeheartedly support them so that they can be more active and have more diverse activities. What are those activities? Why are you repeating that twice? Because you have nothing in mind? Because the only person of them I see doing anything is Kyokyung, which is Pinky, and she does a lot of makeup commercials and shit, and she's also Chinese, so there's a huge market there. So yeah, we'll see what you do with them, but you'll probably fuck that shit up too. As for the Pristin members who will be leaving our agency, we'd like to express our deep thanks to them and sincerely support them and their new past, even though their official contracts have ended. Since this is important and sensitive matter that required a careful decision, we sincerely apologize to fans for delivering this news late and worrying fans through this news. Lastly, we asked the fans to show unchanging support for their 7 Pristin members as they embark on new beginnings. Blah, blah, blah. Corporate speak. Okay, listen, I work for a corporation, and I work for a very large corporation, and I recognize corporate bullshit when I see it. And this right here is 100% corporate bullshit. It's all filler. It's all empty platitudes. It's all empty promises, and nothing in here says anything or means anything. So if you read this and you're like, oh, none of it means shit. Every bit of this is social niceties and saving face, and the only thing that really says anything is the company and the members had in discussion here. The company and the members had in discussion for a long time and deliberated this before coming to a mutual agreement. That's not how it works if you have a contract or members that get along, or a record label that's competent, or ironclad contracts which say, hey, guess what? You're here for the next 7 fucking years. This is what you're going to be making. This is what you'll be promoted to, or this is what we guarantee you in terms of, how much we're going to house you and feed you, or how much you have to pay us back before you start making X amount, how many releases you'll have a year, that kind of thing is the stuff that usually gets fleshed out in contracts. And it also tends to be unbreakable unless certain qualifications are not met, which it sounds like there were potentially certain things that either the record label or somebody did not meet, which allowed them to break this contract, because it's very vague. And I think that this was definitely a combination of mismanagement and something in the group. And attitude reflects leadership. I'm a big proponent of that. Attitude reflects leadership. And I think that ultimately the responsibility lies with the management company, because if I'm not mistaken, Pristin was a self-producing group, so I think they made all their own shit, or they hired the people and sort of were directly involved with the creation of the music, the dancing, everything. So something to chew on. It never surprises me anymore when these girl groups get kicked to the curb like this. It pisses me off, because it's just wasted potential. It's wasted potential, especially from a group with so many recognizable members and that only dropped a couple songs but everything they did was a hit. So I feel like, wouldn't it be more beneficial if you were the record label, the management company, to be like, hey, they're all going to leave anyway. Let's take what we have left with rights of this group, bundle it up, and sell it to a better company. Because I'm sure JYP would buy that shit, right? I'm sure somebody who had the money would buy the rights to their contracts and then just own the group. Psy's new record label might buy them. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why this stuff doesn't get done. It would make a lot more sense, because right now they're losing all the contracts, they're losing all the money, and the members are out of a place to work, essentially. Whereas if they had sold them off, they could have got better management. They could have fixed whatever the issues were. They could have made some money in the process instead of just losing it all. I don't understand the business decision sometimes. Either way, let me know your guys' comments down below. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and let's get this video trending. And as always, keep on popping, K-Poppers. Remember, it's not a trend, it's a lifestyle. Deuces.